Good morning. This is a quick mid-morning update for buysellshort.com for Friday, October 24th. Crappy market continues. We broke down out of that diamond formation I mentioned 2 days ago, but we were able to hold yesterday and again on this morning's sell-off, the 8,200 level. So at least that's a mild positive right now. Diamonds actually flipped now into a symmetrical triangle. Support is the 8,200. Breakout is 9,000. If we actually flip to the daily chart, there is a positive in all this ugliness, and that is volume has been declining on the down days, which can be viewed as a positive. You can see it in a lot of stocks. Stocks are just plunging 10, 20, 30% on pretty low volume. So you've got the last of traders and investors that have been holding on, just throwing in the towel, and no bidders, and stuff is falling pretty fast. If we do break the 8,200 level, we're probably going to see a pretty climactic retest of the 7,700s, and whether that holds or not remains to be seen. Odds are pretty good if we break 8,200 that we're going to see a test of the September 11th lows at 7,200. As I said, there are some positives in the chart, but for now, we are not even attempting to dip our toes in the water. I'm seeing some positive stuff out there. The SMH, nice bounce back to green with the market red. That is a good sign. We're starting to see some stocks get a little bit of strength. But the problem is, the robot programs, they don't care. They can decide in 5 minutes that they're going to slam this market lower. So we are going to continue in our high cash stance. We're going to sit on the sidelines and wait for confirmation. Breakout now per the daily chart is 8,800. I prefer to wait for a break of 9,000. Once we break the 20-day exponential, right now that's at 9,300. Probably next week that's going to be at 92. Then maybe we can look to moving long. Target by December would be a move back to the 50-day moving average, which is 2,000 points higher. So on one hand, if you've got an outlook where you can buy some ETFs or buy some calls and just forget about it, not worry about the paper loss you might endure for the next few weeks, then that may be your avenue. Fed meets next week. Very likely they're going to chop rates yet again. Banks still refusing to lend, which is slowing everything down. Commodities are plunging, stocks are plunging, gold is plunging. There's just no safety out there except sitting on your cash for now. Here's the SMH chart. We broke down through the bullish falling wedge. I'm getting tired actually redrawing this line, but we reversed back into the green. We're still green right now. If that actually holds, that can be considered bullish. I've drawn another downtrend line here, so I wouldn't get overly bullish on this unless we break the 20-day exponential. That is at 2087 right now. So if you're looking for a scalp play, a way to play this may be, if you haven't, if you're looking to pick up a scalp, SMH in the 17s with a target of 1917 and $20. So you've got about 10% upside on a scalp play here. If you are continuing to average down on the SMH, I'd rather wait right now and see what happens, especially given that it's Friday. Deeply oversold on every indicator, as is the overall market. QQQQs, same thing here. A break over 30.25 now. Actually, let's go with 30.15. That would be the high of the day. So if you're looking to enter a scalp on that, 30.15 before the close with a target of, let's shoot for 32 on this one. Downtrend resistance is at the 20-day. That's at 33.77. So if you're looking for a scalp play, again, we're sticking to ETFs and indexes. So 30.15 would be your scalp entry. Stops would be 29.80. Target 32. Quick mention on ELN. What an annoying stock this is. Really good earnings report, and of course, slap down 40% this week. 588 low today. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. If you've got a very long-term environment on this one, a dip to the low sixes, or even now you can possibly consider nibbling on some January 2010 $7.50 calls. We've made so much money on those many other times on tanks, so if you've got a long-term outlook, that would be your play on this one. uh, I'm biting my hands off to stop us buying this market right now. We're going to wait for a confirmation on the indices, but if you're so inclined, the SMH scalp I mentioned, the QQQ scalp I mentioned, and DIA January calls, you could probably look at the January 90 calls on the DIAs. That's it for the update today. There will be an update this weekend, but just wanted to give you guys a little heads up this morning because I haven't mentioned anything in the last couple of days. But still watching, still sitting on cash, and I'll talk to you guys on the weekend. Goodbye.